Welcome to the Khalifa International Stadium for the final FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 qualifying match, Bahrain versus Kuwait. And what a way to finish these qualifying games off. A rivalry that goes back 55 years. The weather conditions perfect here in the stadium thanks to the advanced cooling technology. But this rivalry was at the Khalifa International Stadium, the same venue that hosted their last meeting a year and a half ago. There's the Bahrain head coach, Helio Sousa of Portugal. And when they met here a year and a half ago in the 24th Arabian Gulf Cup, in which Bahrain won that match and went on to claim the Gulf Cup title a week later. They first clashed, these two sides, in the Arab Cup back in 1966. Tonight, a place in the final phase of the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 is up for grabs, a place in Group A with hosts Qatar, Iraq and Oman. And one added bit of motivation, not only do they get a place in Group A, but they will be the first match to open the Arab Cup on the 30th of November. It'll be Qatar versus either Bahrain or Kuwait. Sitting alongside me, former English Premier League winger who had stints in England's top flight with Swindon Town, Manchester City and Sunderland. Nick Stammerby.
Very excited. Can we have more of what we had last night, by the way? Palestine, wonderful against Comoros, 5-1, what a game of football. And we have to say as well, over the 5 games which we've covered, 14 goals. It's been very exciting. It helps as well with it's the knockout. You know, both teams and in every game what we've covered has been, they've given everything out there, and that's all you can expect.
I'll tell you what we have got this evening is more international experience in the two squads I think I've ever seen in international football. It's quite extraordinary. I'll give you an example. In Bahrain, the squad tallies nearly 900 international caps. That's the Kuwait head coach, that's Tamer Enad of Kuwait. Spent his playing career with Kuwait club Sulaybihat. And then he went on to manage them on 2 occasions before taking charge of the Kuwait national team in September 2019. So both coaches, both Tamer Enad and the Bahrain head coach Helio Sousa, both joining their respective countries here around the same time in 2019. Both brought their teams, of course, to that 24th Arabian Gulf Cup, which was held here in Qatar, and it was Bahrain who won here against Kuwait, as I mentioned earlier, and Bahrain went on to win that title, their first title in the Gulf Cup. So these two sides, they've met in Arab Cups, FIFA World Cup qualifiers, Arabian Gulf Cups, international friendlies. So Nick, we're in for a passionate and exciting match.
Yeah, we are, yeah. I mean, they've played each other 5 times. Bahrain have won it 4 and 1 draw as well. But there's good history of both these two. Bahrain have won the WAF Championship, the Arab Gulf Cup, under the manager now as well. And we have to look at Kuwait. Let's not forget they made the World Cup in 1982. What an achievement that is. Won the Asian Cup final in 1980. And there's history there. At the moment, you do have to say Bahrain, you look at the players, what they have, there's a lot of players which have come through their youth system, under 16s, under 23s, quite a few players out there which, as the game goes on, I will help you and tell you, which is great to see the players going through the youth and all of a sudden making the full international cap. So they do come into this game as favourites.
It's interesting you talk about the development of the young players in Bahrain. That's one of the main reasons Helio Sousa was brought in. He had much success in Portugal with the youth teams there with the Portuguese Football Federation. And he's brought that success to Bahrain. Kuwait want to reproduce the form that made them a force in the 70s, 80s, 90s and even the early noughties as the teams make their way out onto the field. Bahrain in red.
A little bit of a stat for you here. They nearly made the history books as well, Kuwait, for one of the biggest results in international football.
Yes, absolutely.
What was it, Roderick?
20-0.
Yeah. But you know what? Do you know what the biggest one is, though?
Yeah, because Australia beat Samoa, American Samoa, 21-0.
I was waiting for that one. I thought he had you there. Can't beat you.
Never. Here they are then, Bahrain and Kuwait, lining up on this wonderful pitch at the Khalifa International Stadium in Doha, Qatar, for this final match in the FIFA Arab Cup, Qatar 2021 qualifying match. I will wait now and listen to the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Bahrain.
السيدات والسادة، يرجى الوقوف للنشيد الوطني للبحرين.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Kuwait.
والآن مع النشيد الوطني للكويت.
So let's have a look at the teams then. Bahrain head coach Elio Sousa, he's picked his most experienced player in goal. Mohamed has notched up 125 appearances for his country. He captains the side. Bags of experience throughout the whole squad. As I mentioned earlier, nearly 900 international caps in the 23. Al-Hazza and 23-year-old Mubarak form a tried and tested centre-back partnership. The front three have 23 international goals between them as well. It's a 4-3-3 pretty much for Bahrain. Two captains, two hugely experienced captains, and Mustafa Gorbel, the referee from Algeria, back in Qatar. He was here a couple of years ago for the FIFA Club World Cup. He refereed the game between Al Sadd of Qatar here against Against Sport. There's the VAR team as well. They've been called in on a number of occasions, of course, during these qualifiers, and have dealt with the situation brilliantly as the two coaches embrace mutual respect. There's no doubt about that in this rivalry. And Kuwait head coach, seeing him there, Tamer Renard, has picked 34-year-old Al-Rashidi in goal. Kuwait are also experienced at the back with both centre-backs Al-Rashidi and Al-Hajri, boasting 78 international caps between them. That's nothing compared with the Kuwait captain. And number 17, Badr Mutawa, earns his 185th cap tonight. And that, by the way, is the third highest of all time in international football. Al Suleiman isn't goal shy up front either. 44 international goals for him. And there's Elio Sousa, as we mentioned, the Portuguese coach who arrived in 2019. He'll be trying to pit his wits and outdo Tamer Renard, his opposite number. They're both smiling right now, but they know what is at stake. It is that final place in the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 come November, and a place in Group A with Qatar the hosts, Iraq and Oman. and a chance to kick the tournament off as well, because that's the first match on the 30th of November. Qatar versus either Bahrain or Kuwait. We're all set for an exciting encounter, and it's Kuwait who'll get us going. So, none of these players on the pitch here, starting off, are unfamiliar with international football, Nick, and they'll understand to just try and build things up slowly. I imagine it very different from what we saw Comoros against Palestine last night, who came out of the blocks and really caught Palestine flat-footed, and the whole thing turned around then, and Palestine's experience shone through. Some experienced heads out there tonight.
I think you look at this as the final game, and this is the one which is a real... You look at it, you think, well, this is a good matchup, this, with the experience. International experience is a step above than playing for your local team, playing for your club. You know, so there's a lot of experience out there. Looking on the bench as well for Kuwait, Dashti is number 14. If he does come on, keep your eye out for him. He's only 19 years old, so we look to see him. We've seen a lot of these young players coming through as well, which is exciting.
Sullivan there. Kuwait in a very strong position here. Can he get the cross in? Sullivan got his head to it. A little bit too high for him. Al-Fanini.
Yeah, good start to the game from Kuwait. Very positive. As you can see straight away, Al-Sulliman looks a threat. Ball comes in from the right-hand side. Couldn't really get the connection on it, but he looks big, he looks strong, good on the ball. As we've seen on all the games this week, it just takes a little bit of time for the teams just to get the idea what the pitch is like, what their opposition is like.
Sal Ibrahim again. This is Al-Fanini. Side. Ali Madan.
Just cuts inside. There's the tackle. Game started off at a fast pace. Just expect a couple of harsh tackles early in the game. Just both the teams trying to stamp their authority on the game, trying to take control of the game. Just looking here now, look at the arena, what a wonderful arena. You know, when they do come back in November, December, it's 6 of the World Cup stadiums which they will be playing in, 6 out of the 8. So that's exciting, but the world of football and the world as a whole is looking at Qatar to see what they've actually done for the World Cup, and this is one of the stadiums, it's phenomenal.
Bahrain's FIFA ranking 98, Kuwait have slipped down now to 148. The referee lets that one go. Kuwait back in possession. Ali Ibrahim. Al-Rashibi.
Yeah, looking to open the game up, looking to stretch the game. Not much space out there. There's not a lot of space in midfield for the both sides. They're just trying to work it out. Look at the two coaches. They're out of their dugout at the moment. This is where they change it. This is where they all of a sudden they see where they can get a little bit of joy. They're just trying to work each other out at the moment.
Go, Shazim.
Reda. Back across the back. Al-Hazah. Al-Houthi out there, bringing it right across here to Ali Madden. In the formation line, Ali Madden was sort of noted down as a left winger. So he's over here on the near side, playing as a right winger.
Unless they've started off just to try and kid them a little bit, playing them on the opposite side, and maybe they will switch as the game goes on. Good ball out to the left-hand side for Bahrain. Still waiting for that first opportunity. Just over 5 minutes gone of the game.
Al-Hazah across the back to Mubarak. Reda.
There's one thing you know with the pitches, especially the pitch out there, is you're not going to get a bad bounce. It's going to be true. You can zip it across the floor. The pitches are well watered at half-time and before the game, which makes the game, just gives it that little bit of zip. In other words, you can't look down if you miscontrol it, can you? And say there's a bobble in the middle of the pitch. That's not happening anymore.
Oh, that's a good ball through to Mubarak. I beg your pardon, to Ali Madden. And this will be the first corner of the match. And it's Bahrain. We'll try and put some pressure on here. That's a poor corner there by Ali Aswad.
So important. We talk about this a lot. When you do have a set piece, when you do get a chance for a cross, you've got to put quality in, got to make the defence work. That wasn't good enough then, but he gets a second chance.
Al Aswad then, another go at it. Oh, that's better, that's flicked on. Just over the bar there from Haram.
It's the right idea, getting across that near post, getting in front of the defenders, just stretching on it. Very difficult skill really to hit the target from there, but it's positive, it's a good start, it's the first opportunity of the game.
It's Haram again. A strong challenge of Bahrain. Get the free kick, they want to take it quickly. Referee Mustafa Gorbal wants to have a few words first.
I think you've got to give a lot of credit as well to the officials over this week. I think they've done a fantastic job. They've let the games flow. They've got every decision right. No time wasting at all. A lot of credit there. They've just let the games get on.
Mustafa Gorbal not happy.
Now here we go again. This is this high line again from a free kick. Surely you've got to work it. It's well before, just outside the box. What can they do here now? Left-footed.
He's going to float it in. Kuwait haven't dealt with it. Oh, it's come loose. And it's back. Into Al-Hazah. So it's cleared by Kuwait, by Al-Hajri.
Yeah, I think he's hammered down there with the strike. Couldn't really, as he was leaning back, he couldn't get the power on it, but well defended there from Kuwait. Getting numbers behind the ball.
This is a chance again. Oh, he's in a lot of space, Ali Madden. Putting it in. For Haram again. Haram seems to be that target, using his height.
I thought it was going to be offside. It is offside. They worked it very well. They took the short corner. worked it very well at the edge of the box, but as the ball came back into the box, you could see the offside. There's about 4 or 5 players who were offside. Well done by Kuwait, everybody pushing out. They've obviously worked on that on the training pitch. If you work players, it's so difficult. That's what the famous AC Milan side used to do so well. Once the ball goes out of the box, everybody moves up a couple of yards, and they did it then, it worked out perfectly.
It's going to be cut out by Al-Hajri. Time for Bahrain to build on something from the back. Here to Reda. Mubarak. 10 minutes gone. It's Bahrain, caused a few more problems. They've been in that final third. And Haram, number 14 for Bahrain, seems to have been the target on a few occasions. The centre back. I beg your pardon, he's a defensive midfielder. Haram. Here's Ali Madan. He's at the shot.
Yeah, just saying he started off on the left-hand side, but Ali Madan is now on the right-hand side. Sorry, we thought it was going to be on the right-hand side, but as you can see, he's fluctuating between the two wings. Maybe that's just to try and kid Kuwait at the moment. But you just get that feeling now Bahrain are starting to get a grip of the game now. Starting to stamp their authority.
Al-Sheikh looking for a short corner here. Take it back there, see if you can get a cross in. Nothing doing on that occasion. Back to Mohammed, the Bahrain captain in goal.
It started off as a corner, then it went right the way back to the goalkeeper. I don't think they needed to do that, but now the long ball forward.
Ali Madan gets control of it. Bahrain keep possession out onto the left-hand side. Haram. It's a nice ball there to Reda. Reda will try and link up with Ali Madan. He does, and so Ali Madan receives the ball back. And there.
Yeah, good play from Bahrain. You can see that they're good footballers. Just a little bit of a slip there from Hamadan, but at the moment Kuwait defending very well, getting numbers behind the ball, but Bahrain getting the most of the possession.
Mutawa, the captain, using all his experience. Oh, what a lovely little ball through there. Almost received it back. Well cut out. Kuwait in a dangerous situation, but Bahrain playing a dangerous game here, Nick.
Just when you think Bahrain are getting the better of it, Kuwait go down the other end. Just needs a little bit, just needs to try and pick somebody out. Try straight away to get Al Suleiman. Al Dafini down that right-hand side. Just needed that little bit, lift his head up, just try and get the right pass.
Ali Brown. Tower. There's a reason why he's earning his 185th cap tonight. Still has that energy. Still has that determination.
Now it's a chance for Kuwait's free kick. About 10-15 yards infield. What can they work out? Can they put a decent delivery into the box? Once again, that line is right at the edge of the box there.
It's Mutawa to take it. It's floated in nicely. Nobody on the end of it. Al-Hazza. Al-Houthi.
straight away now. If you just see Bahrain, they get the ball, Kuwait right back into their own half, so they let them play at the back, and all of a sudden they'll start engaging them, but they're condensing the space, making it difficult.
Al Aswad, Kuwait back in possession with Matawa. Suleiman. The referee is not happy with that. That's a booking against Reda on Al Suleiman.
Don't think there's very much to it really. It's a foul. Don't know if it's a yellow card, but just catches him. So far it's an even match-up. We are only 14 minutes into the game. When we looked at this game, you thought, well, hang on, we have a match on here now with the history of the two countries, and it's looking that way at the moment.
Out in some space, El Khalaf. Tower again. Tower is just linked to everything at the moment for Kuwait. Oh, now Bahrain have an opportunity for a counter-attack here. Kuwait force Bahrain back into their own half.
Good play from Al Ramey down his left-hand side, tight control, keeping possession. As you can see, both sides are good on the ball and happy in possession. There's Bahrain working down the right-hand side, right in front of us here now. It's a throw-in which is taken quickly.
Reda. Ali Madan. Ali Madan held there. Again, they'll get a free kick in a very good position there. Is the foul. It's Al Harbi.
Yeah, it's a great area, this now. They can really work something. I think it's a little bit too far out for a strike, so it has to be a cross. It's a good chance just to work something. You're looking in around that penalty spot, just in around there towards that far post. If you can put it in there, time your run, get across the goalkeeper, try and whip it to the far post. Got to have pace on the ball.
Al Aswad Mubarak on the ball. It looks like Al Aswad's going to float it in. It's beautifully done as a free header. Oh, and that needed a save from Al Rashidi.
It really looked like a hint of offside there. There was quite a few red shirts in the box. The effort comes in. The flag hasn't gone up, but it was a glorious opportunity and a good save by the keeper.
Let's have another look at that. Yeah, it's a wonderful header there by Haram, but straight at the keeper. As you say, it does look hints of offside there.
I mean, the flag didn't go up, so it's an opportunity. You're not going to get, it's a free header on the far post, right in front of the goal. And when he heads it straight to the goalkeeper. It's a chance. It possibly should be 1-0 there for Bahrain. I don't say possibly. I don't think you're going to get a better chance than that.
Haram is the player who gets himself into those positions. He had 3 headers now towards the target. It's Bahrain. Come out again. It's a long ball to switch the play. That's right down the middle, actually. Easy for Al-Rashidi. Al-Harbi. Al-Khalaf. Al-Ibrahim.
I was just looking then, they tried to play out from the back then, Kuwait. And you looked at Hamadan, and Hamadan tried to press them when you do pressing, everybody has to go together as a team. He went on his own. It's very simple because they can just pass around him. You have to work it. You've got to work at that. Everyone has to go together and everyone has to push up together.
It's Bahrain who've tried to build more passages of play, but Kuwait have broken away a few times and have looked very dangerous.
Maybe that's the point, to catch them on the counter-attack, give them the possession.
Here's a chance for Bahrain. It's crossed in. Oh, just out of reaches. Ali Madan again in a good position there.
Glorious opportunity, fantastic. They can manage to get round the back. Good ball into the box. Romahi, I think it's a good bit of movement. There's the cross. Can't do any more with the cross, and he's stretching for it. Just can't get his toe on the end of the ball. Well worked. As difficult as what it is to try and create at the moment for Bahrain, that's another good opportunity which has gone missing.
Alcala for the throw for Kuwait. Look at the tower. He does not look 36 years of age, does he? In the way he plays.
I said that with the game last night with Palestine. Al-Badri at the back there, 37. What a performance he gave last night. So, you know, age goes out the window if you're as fit and you look as good as what these players do. If anything, you've got your if anything, you've got your brain of your experience.
Bahrain look to switch the play out to Al-Houthi. Cross comes in again. It's cut out by Kuwait.
See then when Al-Houthi gets it, they get it out to that left-hand side. When you have space in front of you, you drive into that space. He goes forward, but he puts his cross in. His cross wasn't good enough.
There's Matawa again. There's not a lot of space around at the moment. Teams cancelling each other out a bit, closing space down.
It's because of the importance. This is what it means to the two countries, the two teams. It's cagey. We will see as the game goes on, if it starts to open up, whoever gets the first goal, that's going to change the format of the game. Then all of a sudden, then the opposing team have got to get back into it. But at the moment, it's very cagey. Kuwait are defending, sitting back, looking to hit on the counter-attack. Bahrain are enjoying moving the ball around and starting to create a little bit more and had some good chances.
Aram, who had a good header from the last free kick. Al-Hazan back across the back. Last one. Since Humaidan. Bahrain with an opportunity. It's Al-Rumayhi. Good tackle there by Al-Ibrahim.
Yeah, not getting any space at the moment. He manages somehow or other to get past two defenders, but the third defender manages to put the tackle in. You've got to think quick when you're out there. Once the ball comes to you, you're not getting much time and space.
Al-Fanini. Back to Al-Rashidi. There to Al-Hajari.
Just look at Matawa there. He's out of the right back area. You know, he drops into areas looking to get the ball. That's where everything obviously comes from Kuwait.
It's a ball for Ali Madan. It's too much.
It's the right idea. Instead of passing it through midfield, just sometimes knock a ball over the top of the fullback. He does that, but the ball just zips out of play. Just trying different ideas, both teams at the moment, trying to find a way. But if we look at it so far for these first 24 minutes, Bahrain have had the better opportunities. Al-Rumahi with a free header, that is what we'll look at mainly. And a couple of decent crosses into the box, but the free header on the far post is what they'll be looking at, thinking they should be 1-0 up in this game.
Congratulations to the countries that have qualified over the last week. Sudan beat Libya 1-0. Wonderful win for them. Oman, a 2-1 win over Somalia. Jordan qualified against South Sudan by virtue of a forfeit after South Sudan squad overcome by COVID-19. Mauritania 2-0 winners over Yemen. We'll be seeing them in November. Lebanon with a 1-0 win over Djibouti here at the Khalifa International Stadium. And last night, Palestine making their way through to the finals with a 5-1 win over Comoros. Well done to all those nations who qualified. And this is the final berth up for place. It's Bahrain against Kuwait. Al-Aswad. Oh no, Kuwait have a chance here. Back in Bahrain's favour, and it's very good defending there.
Al-Sani getting back then, could have been a bit of danger then, but he sniffed the danger and stopped it. But we're just looking at Aswad for Bahrain, who had the ball right down just outside the box, and he decided to go back, and the coach was furious with it.
Down Matawa's long ball forward there. It's given Kuwait a good platform. Al-Fanini, Matawa again. Ali Ibrahim, Matawa. Snuffed out by Bahrain again. Oh, now there's some space. Ali Madan getting at the ball in there to Al-Rumahi. On the overlap, Reda with the cross. Oh, the wrong idea there from the Mainan.
You've got to be clinical, can't do this in international football. They're working very well down the right-hand side, and they just nobody's willing to take the effort, get the ball out, get your header in.
Oh, Matawa with a wonderful ball. Al-Sulayman just couldn't get on the end of that. That again, it was likely to see more of that from Matawa. His experience, he can see those spaces.
He does, but it's difficult when you run in and the ball comes over your shoulder. It's very difficult to get around the ball.
It's tense. Bahrain versus Kuwait. Winner will get a place in Group A with Qatar the hosts, Iraq and Oman.
We'll be seeing our first extra time and maybe penalties at the moment. There's a long, long way to go. It's a bit of a crazy shout, but these are two equal sides here now. We're making it difficult for each other, so whoever's going to get that first goal is going to have to work hard for it.
Between Al-Sheikh and Al-Ibrahim. Al-Hashmi. Again, Bahrain have got a good opportunity. Ali Madan.
A bit sloppy, Al-Houthi going forward then, laying the ball just at the edge of the box, giving it away to a blue shirt. Kuwait now working it down the right-hand side with the captain, Matawa.
He's played another ball, and again, Bahrain have managed to deal with it. Bahrain come away with it. Al-Aswad gets inside. Over again, Al-Fanini. Al-Suleiman.
A bit of a breather, I think, now. It's going really backwards and forwards, possibly more with Bahrain, but when they get the chance to move the ball around at the back, it just gives them a little bit of a breather, get themselves set up again.
Half an hour gone. Bahrain 0, Kuwait 0. Comes across in. No problem there for Mubarak. Al Ibrahim.
It's all in the middle of the pitch at the moment. It's all with Bahrain playing it out from the back. You get Kuwait trying to play it out from the back, and then they try and thread it through midfield and give it away. Vice versa, it's back with Bahrain. They're playing it out of the back at the moment, struggling to really open each other up, struggling to create anything. Bahrain have had the better opportunities. One chance they really should have scored. Al-Rumayhi, free header at the far post. That's the best so far. But apart from that, it's a real cagey game.
That's Al-Rumayhi out on that far side. Oh, Ali Madan. Oh, he's on the end of it.
It's offside, but good thinking. They put the ball up in midfield. He makes a great run. Look at the run. I mean, he's not offside there. Having said that, he misses the opportunity, but for me, not offside. I think it's a great ball. I think it's a great run. And he maybe should have hit the target, but the flag went up for offside.
Reda wants it, he gets it. Ali Madan. Very much the creator for Bahrain, Ali Madan. Al-Aswad.
They're not frightening going backwards. If it's too tight for them, Bahrain, they're not frightened of knocking it right the way back to the keeper to start again.
Al-Hazza with a long ball to Ali Madan. Can he get a quality cross in? He'll get the corner anyway.
See, when he gets the ball then, it's a wonderfully worked. If there's nobody in the box, just drive it across the face of the goal. Really get some pace on it. Either way, he's done well because he's worked a corner down this right-hand side.
Al-Houthi. That was Al-Aswad with the corner. Fanini penalised there against Mubarak.
He was unlucky. Just a nice bit of trickery. Just lifts it over the Bahrain player, but then he's just a little bit slow to get onto the ball.
Sorry, Nick, there's a mistake here, and Matawa is on the ball. Can he thread it? Can he go himself? No, it's well defended. Bahrain will go again. Ali Madan. Kuwait are strong in defence. They come away with it. It's Al-Fanini again. Is he going to thread Matawa in, or is he going to go himself? Matawa unlucky there, ball bouncing up, hitting him on the hand.
Good performance so far as well at the back for Bahrain from Mubarak. Very experienced, played for the under-19s, under-20s, under-23. He's 23 years old, he's got 1 cap, so this is his 2nd cap. Made some important tackles there. He started the game off really looking solid at the back. He's on the ball now. He just moves it to Al-Hazza.
Al-Houthi out on that far side. To Haram. It's cleared again by Kuwait. And, number 5, Al-Hajri. It's a good turn. Ali, I thought Ali Madan was going to find himself in a bit of space there.
Monster in the box there, Al-Rumahi there does really well. Just lifts his head up, tries to put the ball out to this right-hand side, but once again a blue shirt's there. Defending very well at the moment, Kuwait making it difficult for Bahrain.
It's been flowing as a game, Nick. It's just nobody's really making that sort of penetrative play, really, trying to put the other side right under pressure in that final third.
I think we said the same yesterday with Palestine in the first half, and second half they came out and just blew them away. It goes like this in football. You've got to try and find a way, you've got to move the ball quicker. But at the moment there's a bit of treatment going on. Just gives the coaches a bit of a chance to speak to the players, just gives them a chance to get a bit of water down them. Everything's right, the energy levels are right, they're just defending well and making it difficult for each other. They'll find a way because there's quality out there, and we do have to go back to the opportunity. Romahi, it's the best opportunity so far in the game. It's a free header at the far post. You know, that is in any, especially in international football, in tight games like this, it's got to go in the back of the net.
All right, Al-Houthi just throwing it back. Just letting Al-Rashidi pick it up to get things going again. Once again, congratulations to the nations that have come through. Sudan beating Libya 1-0, Oman 2-1 winners over Somalia. Jordan through by virtue of a forfeit after South Sudan were overcome by COVID-19. Mauritania 2-0 winners over Yemen. Lebanon beating Djibouti 1-0, and Palestine 5-1 winners over Comoros, all through to the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 tournament beginning the 30th of November this year in Qatar.
450 million viewers are expecting for that. I mean, that doesn't get you excited, and obviously, as we said before, with the 6 stadiums, which are going to be for 2022, the year after.
16 teams in it, 1 place left. Will it be Bahrain or Kuwait?
Just goes to show you, I said about the form is much better going into the game for Bahrain. But in a one-off game of football, you wouldn't tell the difference at all. It's a real tight game. Kuwait are defending very well, looking to create that first big opportunity. They're getting there or thereabouts, but not created anything yet, where Bahrain have.
Well, there's a ball through by Al-Sheikh there, nobody on the end of it. Kuwait, their last match on the 15th of June was the 2-1 win against Chinese Taipei. That ended a run of 9 matches without a win. So a little bit of momentum for Kuwait. No problem once again for Al-Rashidi in goal.
It's got to be something special if you're going to knock the ball over the top, especially with this surface. It just zip away from you. But what they're doing, I understand that. They're stretching the game, and then when you stretch it, then you can start playing your football in midfield and try and get a bit more space.
It's Al Sanea with a throw in for Kuwait. Nice little flick there from Al Ibrahim. Here's the switch over to this near side. Al Fanini. Al Khalaf with a cross. Again, it's just the lack of quality with that final ball. Al Khalaf's got it again. It's now with Al Daferi.
That's where you've got to make the movement. You know, when a cross is going to be coming in, you've got to be watching it as it's coming in and then make your movement.
Matawa. Oh, he's in a dangerous position. Can he get the cross in? He does. It's a good header from Al Suleiman. But Mohamed gathers comfortably.
They're working well. Nice 1-2. Drives into the box, gets to that byline, just pulls it up. It's a great header considering that the ball's gone past him. It's behind him. It's great that he gets the header, but it's very difficult for him to get any sort of direction and any pace on it. Can you see he's just behind him there? If it's in front of him, no problem, he can attack it. But as he's gone up in the air, he's got to get his head backwards and try and get the pace. He hits the target, but goes straight into the keeper's hands. First opportunity for Kuwait. Well worked on the left-hand side, good cross.
Al Fanini there, claiming that Redder caught him in the face.
He catches him, but he's looking for the ball. Your arms are always moving everywhere when you're playing. He just catches him slightly. I don't think there's any malice with it. I don't think there's any intent with it.
Both head coaches are having a little discussion about it. They're both on the corner of their technical areas. Tamer Inat of Kuwait with Elio Sousa.
Last 4 minutes of the game. Can we get a goal? It's not looking likely at the moment, but let's see what can happen.
Here's a chance again, but Kuwait see what's coming. Al-Hazri with a clearance. Matawa.
Bahrain in possession out on that left-hand side.
Oh, that's a good challenge. Matawa's on it. Can he find Suleiman? No. Bahrain back with it. Ali Madan now. He's got a little space.
Yeah, straight away then. See it edge of the box. Can they get the strike in? Great defending again from Kuwait. All the way through this first half, their defending has been absolutely immense.
Cross to come in. Dealt with, cleared by Al Harbi. Matawa will take that foul and get Kuwait restarted.
Yeah, Matawa, when he does get the ball, he's very, very good on the ball. I just want him to get it in and around the box in those dangerous areas. Here's the strike again then for Bahrain. Look at the blue shirts, putting their bodies on the line.
Al Harbi came sliding over there, didn't he?
They're defending very good at the moment. That's what Bahrain are struggling with to try and break down. They've just got to be a little bit more effective in that final third, which they did a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, that's a poor ball. Over to this near side for Al Khalaf. He was nowhere near it. Ali Madan. He's left it, and it's going to be It's going to be Redder who takes the throw in.
Now Romahi, the ball goes into him. He's got to try and make it stick. He looks like he's going to be a threat if they give him any service. This is the foul in midfield on Al Daferi.
Al Rashidi then. Al Rashidi again, he wins the ball, but Kuwait keep possession. And Suleiman switches the play. There's a bit of space out on the far side there. Al Harbi. Al Ferry. I beg your pardon, Al Sanea there.
Struggling to get out of the moment, Bahrain. This is a nice little period of the game for Kuwait. Putting the pressure on them. This is interesting. Don't foul, don't foul. You don't need to foul there at all. You've got them in the corner. Al Harbi just getting too tight. Get there, jockey. Good old word, jockey there. Nice and tight as you want. You haven't got to foul them at all.
This was meant for Ali Madan there. There's 2 minutes of time added on in this first half. It's Bahrain 0, Kuwait 0. And it's fairly cagey on the whole. There's a big prize. The winner will get a place in Group A with hosts Qatar and Iraq and Oman in the FIFA Arab Cup, Qatar 2021 from November. Haram to Al Houthi. The cross comes in again. It's a Kuwait head that wins it. Ali Madan receives it back there, but it's back onto that far side. Al Houthi.
You've definitely got to have a picture because they're defending so well. The way the ball's zipping around. When I say you've got to have a picture, you've got to know what you're doing. 1 touch, 2 touch. You've got to know what you're doing when the ball comes to you.
Al Aswad. That's hit well over by Haram.
You see when the ball comes out to Aswad down this right-hand side, then you know you play your football and he has a one-on-one. Be direct straight away. Be quick. Do something quickly. Make something happen. It's going to take someone who's got to be positive and have a go. Get on the outside of him. If it goes out for a corner, you know they're quite content with playing the ball and then playing it back and sideways. It gets to a point where somebody's got to have a go. Somebody's got to try and beat the man.
And that's it. Referee Mustafa Gorbal blows his whistle. A very tense first 45 minutes. No goals, just a few chances for both sides. Plenty to discuss in the dressing room at half-time. So after 45 minutes, it's Bahrain 0, Kuwait 0. Statistics show Bahrain with the majority of possession at 60%. 8 shots for Bahrain, 4 on target. You can see a much better return than Kuwait, just the 1 shot, 1 on target. 5 corners for Bahrain. They've wasted those. Look at the foul count, 9 to Bahrain, to Kuwait 8. Just the 1 yellow card for Bahrain. Bahrain versus Kuwait in the final FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 qualifying match. A great football rivalry that goes back 55 years to 1966 when they first met in the Arab Cup. This, of course, the 10th edition of the Arab Cup, the first time it has been organised by FIFA. A chance from the corner for Bahrain. Haram, the target man. And then again from set piece. The ball falling to Bahrain there, but unable to take advantage. Kuwait solid with their defence again from a free kick. Haram, the target man again with a free header. Straight at Al-Rashidi. From the set pieces seem to be the best opportunities, but this one came from open play. Again, it's a good opportunity for Ali Madan, made a good run. Just misdirecting his header. Kuwait, well, their captain and talisman, Musawa, has been in the middle of everything for them, and that was a beautiful cross for Al Suleiman. He did well to get the header back, but straight to Captain Mohammed. To see how tough it was to get that header on target. And that wrapped up the first 45 minutes. It's a tense match. Winner will get a place in Group A with Qatar, Iraq and Oman. At half-time, it's Bahrain 0, Kuwait 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back the national team's player of Bahrain and Kuwait. السيدات والسادة لنرحب مجددا بعودة اللاعب المنتخبين.
Bahrain and Kuwait making their way back out onto the field here at the Khalifa International Stadium in Doha, Qatar, for this final qualifying match in the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021. And the winner of this match will get a place in Group A with Qatar, the hosts, Iraq and Oman. And indeed, the winners will play Qatar in the opening match of the tournament. An added incentive. Nick Summerby, who's alongside me watching this one, and it was stalemate, cautious on the whole in that first half, but the prize that's up for grabs is a big one.
It is, yeah. You just got to say both sides have really defended as a unit really well, and they've found it difficult to break each other down. Having said that, Bahrain with the best opportunity. Romahi there with the header on the far post. He was on his own, he was in space, should have put it away. So whoever's going to win this game, or whoever's going to get the first goal, I don't think it's going to be given to you at all, unless there's a mistake. But you're going to have to carve something out. It's either going to be a set piece. But at the moment, it is a very tight game, and you do look for the first time in the competition this week. You think, well, maybe it's got an extra time and maybe penalties, only because of the first half. I said that. We looked at the game last night with Palestine and Comoros, and it was. You thought, well, Palestine, can they do anything? And they came out and they were fantastic second half. So really, anything could happen in the second half.
Okay, we're all set for the second half between Bahrain and Kuwait. All smiles at the moment. And there's only one place available. It's Bahrain who gets us restarted. Al-Hazza then. Mubarak. Very much this in the first half as well. Patient, building up from the back. Just failing to find that way through. And as Nick Summerby suggested, it would seem that the set piece will be crucial for the goal. If we get one, of course. If we don't, the game will go to extra time. And if it's not decided after that, we will enter a penalty shootout. Al-Houthi on his near side. Al-Hazza again. Back to captain Mohammed. There's an early chance for Kuwait in the second half. Well, Soliman has been forced out by Mubarak.
It's a good start.
Kuwait, yeah, Kuwait will get a corner. 5 corners for Bahrain in the first half. They couldn't make them count. Let's see what Matawa, the captain, can create from this corner, Nick.
It's a good start there, definitely. What they tried to play out from the back, Bahrain, maybe if they push up, they could get a bit of joy. They nearly got themselves in trouble, but this is a good lively start from Kuwait. What can they do with this corner? They're opting to take a short one.
It's back to Matawa. He puts it in. It's a useful looking cross. Fumbled by Mohammed. But enough of his team around him to get it away, and now they're on the counter-attack. There it comes in. An easy for Mohammed, but he fumbled it. And Haram was quick to clear it.
I think both sides, if they're going to get anything at the moment, have to move the ball a little bit quicker, a little bit more energy in that final third if you're going to create anything. It's a little bit too slow with the passing, which is enabling the sides to get behind the ball and defend it.
Mubarak back to Mohammed. It's a long ball put forward by him, and that's offside. Let's have a look at this. It's Ali Madan. for the foul, I think.
Just waiting for one of the Kuwaiti players just to tie his shoelace. We get back on with the game.
Kuwait. Al-Dafiri here. There's Al-Suleiman. Captain Mutawa picks it up on the far side. Al-Suleiman's in space here on the near side, but they decide to push it back on the far side. And Haram tidies up.
Yeah, he's the one, Mutawa, when he gets on the ball for Kuwait, he's the one that looks like he could make that pass, thread that pass, make that pass up. And now all of a sudden Bahrain down the other end on the right hand side. A little loose control there from Al-Rumahi. Don't expect that from him. Want to get the ball out of his feet.
Mubarak then. Long ball. Haram. Reda. Mutawa. Excellent from Kuwait.
I don't know about that. I thought they nicked the ball well. They were trying to play with the ball. Bahrain. They just press. There they are on the ball there. Good pressing. He was in a dangerous area there. He was in trouble, and then all of a sudden the referee lets him get away with it by giving a foul. Got to realise sometimes players find it difficult because they're put under pressure.
Okay, now Kuwait have an opportunity on the far side. Khalaf. Now, the Bahrain come away with it quickly here. Al-Houthi on the charge. Haram.
Both cancelling each other out so far in this second half. It's carried on from the first half. Two sides really making it difficult for each other. As I said before, the ball's got to be moved quicker. When everybody gets behind the ball, it is a really difficult thing to do. You can set it up on the training ground. You have to move the ball. There has to be a lot of movement in the side. If you slow it down, it makes it a lot easier because everyone is behind the ball.
And that's a disappointing ball played through by Al-Hazza there. Nobody on the end of it. There are moments when you think a team is on the counter-attack, they seem to have a little space, and then they put the brakes on.
They do that.
Slow down.
Which, if anything, sometimes they go backwards. Once you go forwards, put a ball into the box, look to create. Your first pass, your first thought is forwards. You know, and they get there, but then all of a sudden it's either a sloppy pass. That final pass is just not good enough at the moment for both sides. They're getting there, but then all of a sudden being a bit sloppy.
Okay, Al-Khalaf, he's fouled Ali Madan. Let's see what they can conjure up here from a free kick. It's a long way out, but still in a position where they could look to float something in. He's taken it quickly there.
Once again he gets on the ball there. It's a chance. It's taken quickly. You're thinking of different things to do. When the ball comes to him, get onto it. You haven't got time. It's too slow. There's not a foul there at all. He throws himself to the ground. But once it comes to you, open your body up and try and get a shot in.
VAR is going to check that penalty.
He makes the mistake himself because he's not reacting quickly. You know, they took the free kick quickly, which was good, but once the ball comes to him, you know you're not going to get any time. And once he takes that touch, he's too slow. He's got to move his body. That's when the defenders come in and he throws himself to the ground.
Shout in the game yesterday between Palestine and Comoros, where Musa was alleged to have been brought down in the area, and it was reversed and Musa was booked.
Yeah, it was good. I looked at it straight away and I thought that's a penalty, that. But once you did look at it, it was the right decision, and that's what all the officials have done. They've been fantastic in these 6 days we've had the football. They've got every decision right.
Here's the decision. He's going to go and have a closer look at it.
Well, here's one for you I would look at here now. When he's going forward with his body, so when he gets touched, he throws himself backwards. So you can't, with your momentum of your body, be going forward and throw yourself back. So that tells you, watch, he's going forward, and then he goes back from here. You know, you look at it, and that tells me something straight away. I mean, there's the touch, but watch him, he goes back. He's not going anywhere, he's not in control of the ball. Now, if you watch that a bit further, he throws himself backwards. It's a nothing incident. If you look at it now and you think, well, hang on a minute, the defender didn't get anything. He wasn't in control. He wasn't going anywhere with it.
Mustafa Korbel of Algeria is taking a very close look.
I think when you take too long with it, you're searching for something.
There is a touch there from Al Sanea without touching the ball.
Absolutely, but he's not in control of the ball. He's stretching for it. You know, if he reacts quicker at the start and gets his shot in, what he's done here now is he got himself in trouble because he's not reacted quickly, and now look, he throws himself backwards. You don't go forwards with your body and throw yourself backwards, so he's looking for something where he's miscontrolled it. Okay, the defender hasn't won the ball, but he's not going to get on the opposite side of him. He's surrounded by blue shirts anyway.
This could be a decisive moment in this match. It's a tense match. A place in the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 finals is the prize. This is the longest that any VAR has been looked at. Let's hear and let's see what the decision is from referee Mustafa Korbel. He's gone with you there, Nick. No penalty.
Well, it's not obvious, is it? Okay, you've got to dissect it, you've got to look at it. And when you're taking as long as what you've taken there, it's obviously not a penalty. What good decision, as long as we get the right decision, that is the main thing. Well done by the referee, and we carry on with the game. Another tight affair. Who's going to get the first goal of the evening? We're waiting for it.
Okay.
Bahrain in possession, but again Kuwait just so tight on them. There's a throw-in on the far side for Bahrain. Set up for Hamaidan.
You're just looking down, the substitutes are warming up. Maybe that will be an option which the coaches will be looking at, something to freshen it up. Some players with different ideas when they come on. It's about somebody really grabbing hold of the game here now, being positive. So it's okay playing, but it's a little bit too slow. Got to be moved around quickly if you're going to create anything.
Oh, Kuwait are under pressure.
There you go, get the ball down, take it quickly, get the ball moving, get the tempo of the game going a little bit. It's not quick enough. Engage a little bit as well, Bahrain. When they do get it in defence, Kuwait push players up.
Al Aswad to Al Sheikh.
Got to make something happen. You know, nothing's happening at the moment. Is there a chance at the edge of the box here now for a free kick? Referee says play on. Come on, let's get the game going a little bit. Let's have some quality crosses into the box.
Al-Houthi.
Once again, that final pass there.
Bahrain then. Al-Houthi. Al-Houthi went to collect it again there. Cut out. Haram. Space out on that far side. Now then, across. No, the effort was poor. It's fallen to Haram there. Just wide.
It's unlucky. He's well, some distance out and he takes it with the instep. Just trying to curl it to that far post. It really had to be something special from there to trouble the goalkeeper. It's the right idea. But the keeper covers it. He knows where his post is. He lets the ball go.
Substitution for Kuwait. Number 16, Al-Fanini, will come off. And he will be replaced by number 10, Al-Khali.
This is where it's going to be important now what the coaches do. Bringing the right players on, what can make the difference. He goes straight out to that left-hand side with that number 10 shirt on. I don't know what it is though, but every time you see a player with a number 10, you just automatically think there's something special about them. There's a bit of pressure on having a number 10 shirt.
There's a spring in the Kuwait step already, and there is number 10, Al-Khali. With a throw. Oh, there's a lot of space over the far side for Hamadan, but it stays on the near side. The captain, Utawa. Oh, that's a nice cross. Ooh, Humaydan was lurking there.
It's a great ball, really well worked down this right-hand side. We're right behind the cross. He hangs it up towards the far post and he nearly gets on the end of it. It's good work, that's good play from Kuwait. But now all of a sudden you're looking now, Bahrain, they're spreading the game. Now all of a sudden it's starting to get a little bit of life.
Can we get a quality cross in? No, it's blocked again as Kuwait come away with it. Seems to be a little bit more urgency about Kuwait's play all of a sudden. Just the introduction of Al-Khali. little bit of direction.
Just down this left-hand side, forcing a throw-in for Bahrain. Same for that far post then. Suleiman gets up early, was unlucky. Wonderful crossing, need more of that. Seems to be a nice period of the game now for Kuwait.
Al-Houthi. Hamida loses it. It's back to Haram. Oh, and he's cut it out there. That'll be a foul.
See, that epitomises really what this half has been all about. Haram opening his body up, not putting enough pace on the ball as he tries to switch play.
Tower with a floating cross. Easily gathered by Mohammed. Looking to find a gap. Al-Houthi. Mubarak. Oh, that's a wonderful ball. Oh, it's a great opportunity for Bahrain. Good work there from Humaydan.
Yeah, great ball. Just watch this for a pass right across the face of the goal. Ramahi there, is he stretching for it? Is it a chance? He gets a connection on it, but not enough at all. Lovely ball. Possibly got to do better there. Wasn't expecting it, got to anticipate. Got to be thinking, it's a game where there's not a lot of opportunities, so when it gets into the box, he's got to be ready. He's got to be ready to pounce it, to get on it. That's what true forwards do, that's what true goal scorers do. They come alive in those situations.
Trying to come away with it here. Switch the play back to the far side. Al-Khaldi unable to control it. Al-Khaldi, one of the younger and less experienced, as Bahrain make a substitution. Reda off, and on comes Abbas.
Looking at two teams at the moment which are looking like it's going to go to extra time. There doesn't seem to be enough quality in the creative side of the game. They seem to be just cancelling each other in this game. We're looking at where's this first goal going to come from? Is it set pieces? What's going to happen? Kuwait, okay, have done a little bit better. Bahrain in that final third, the urgency doesn't seem to be there.
Al-Houthi clearing with the header there. Kuwait back in possession. Al-Dafiri. Can he find Al-Sanair with that one? No, he can't. captain with a throw as they spread the ball again. In with a cross. Al-Khaldi. I beg your pardon, that was Al-Sulaiman there.
They got it on the left-hand side there, and as soon as they look up, there's 3 players from Kuwait in the box. So you've got to hit the areas, you've got to make them work for it. The ball goes into the box and it misses the 3 players. So when we're talking about that lack of quality, that's what they've got to improve on.
Can Bahrain find a quality cross? Can they find someone on the end of it? Widen then.
It's a little bit better on the right-hand side. Players in the box, once again, that little bit more of quality. He's stretching for it. Well defended. But it's down on this left-hand side. It's a throw-in for Bahrain. What can they work out of this? Can they? It's all about having an end product. They've got to work something out.
He's taking a run up here. Oh no! So we're going to get a long throw there. Back to Al-Houthi. Can he get the ball in? No. That's out for a corner. Right, 5 corners for Bahrain in that first half. They didn't create anything from them. Here's a chance for them as we're into the 70th minute. It's Bahrain 0, Kuwait 0.
Oh, Romahi, Al-Hazza. Yeah, this could be something. Edge of the box, right-footed. Ball goes in, doesn't lift it up enough. It's cleared by the defence of Kuwait. This is what we see a lot of now from Bahrain. It starts off with a corner, and they're not frightened of going right the way back to start off playing again. Move the ball quicker. This is an opportunity. You've got 3 versus 2 down the right-hand side. Here we go. Now's the quality.
And the cross in. No. Again, nobody there with a decisive action. It's Al-Sulaiman away with it. The tower. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, and that's Al-Khaldi!
There you go. There's our number 10 there. It opened up nicely for him. Came on as sub as well. You think, well, open your body up. Tries to bend into that far corner, but just doesn't get enough pace and power on it. Keeper manages just to save it. It's a half chance for them.
Al-Houthi, Al-Hazza. Out to Mubarak. Fires one in, but it's blocked. Here's Matawa again. Played with the feet of Al-Sulaiman. There's a shot. Easy for Mohammed.
But they're having the better of it at the moment. It's more positive from Kuwait. They're at least having a go and getting efforts in on goal. Bahrain, nothing's really happened for them.
It might do now. Haram on the ball. Now there's space on that far side with the cross. Oh, that's miscontrolled there. Oh, there's an opportunity! Oh! Al-Rashidi in the right place. Great chance there for Ali Madha.
It's a big chance, good save by the keeper. Here's a shot, gets the deflection, goes out for the corner. Well done by Bahrain, maybe that could have been the first goal of the evening. Good save by Al-Rashidi. He needed it, he caught it right. There's the first touch, gets the ball out of his feet. Left-footed, there's the strike. Keeper makes the save.
Al-Sheikh then with the corner. Al-Ramai gets his head to it. It's got a deflection. So they'll get another chance from the corner.
They keep playing with this short one. I mean, they bring a player out. It's one thing I can't stand in football is a short corner. It goes in anyway. Put it in the box. Make sure you hit the right areas.
I think the last one may be a decoy here. He wasn't the first time. Will he avoid Him again, Al-Sheikh then with the corner. In it goes. Again, it's Kuwait to come out with it. Can he get a ball back here? And it's played in. Oh, what a goal! For Haram! He had opportunities in the first half with a few headers. And the ball came loose. Haram got over it. Kept his head nice and still. And it's a goal for Bahrain.
Yeah, it's the best we've seen in this second half from Bahrain. They worked it very well. Great ball into the box. And it's about picking somebody out. Here's the passing out. Opens his body. Can he pick a pass out? Yes, he does. And it's right off the training ground. It's a fantastic finish. This is the pass. Pull it back. Can he slide it into that far corner? And yes, he can. Wonderful, wonderful delivery. Well done from Hamadan, pulling it back, and what a goal. And we have the first goal of the evening. It took a long time, and we thought it wasn't going to come, but Bahrain are leading this game 1-0.
It'll be interesting to see what sort of approach they take from here now. Do they try and sit on that one-goal lead? A dangerous game to play.
Well, now it opens up now. Now it's a different kettle of fish now. You're looking Kuwait, you've got to get back into the game. Bahrain, it might open up for you. But that's that first bit of quality, what we've really been looking for. They worked it fantastically. It's a wonderful pullback as well from Hamadan and Haran to come on there. And it's about, you get carried away when it's as easy as what it is. You've got to keep your head down over the ball and pass it into the corner, and that's what he did. He really worked it well.
Okay, Kuwait pushing hard now. Cross comes in, there's Al-Khaldi. Doesn't get the right direction on that header. Good tensions growing here now. And it's understandable.
It's quite naughty, really, because he's caught him on his the back of his ankle, but then just trod on him, I think, when he went past him. So no wonder there's a little bit of reaction. The referee sorted it out, but this is quite interesting for Kuwait. They're right in the far corner, right beside the corner flag on the left-hand side. So when the cross comes in, which is going to be left-footed, it's going to come away from the goalkeeper. It's a good chance if you get players attacking the areas.
Kuwait looking to put the ball into the danger area here. Oh, it's beautifully floated in. Oh, it's over everyone's head. Sanaa cleared by Bahrain. Oh, that's a lovely ball. And that's Al-Rumayhi. And now it's opened up. There's space on the far side. Maidan looks to bring it back inside. Oh, it's another shot from Haram. Straight at Al-Rashidi this time.
Yeah, we're starting to get an end product now from Bahrain. They're starting to work it well, but to get a shots in on goal, starting to be a little bit more of a threat. They've got that with the confidence of getting the first goal. But as you can see now, in a minute there's going to be 3 changes for Kuwait. That's what the manager or the coach thinks of that.
That's a lovely ball. It's a little bit too long for Al Suleiman. Okay, time for some changes for Kuwait. Number 7 coming on for Kuwait is Al-Rashidi, and Al-Ibrahim comes off. Suleiman to be replaced, number 20. And he'll be replaced by number 8. Al-Taibi. To make another substitution, but there's been a bit of a mistake, I think.
Yeah, number 9, Mutari, is waiting to go on. It looks like the manager's changed his mind. He's going back to the dugout now. He was going to make the 3 changes, now only the 2.
It looked like he wanted to bring Aldefieri off and replace him with number 9, Al-Mutairi, but that's going to be postponed for a little while at least. Okay, we're into the 80th minute. It's Bahrain 1, Kuwait 0. And Kuwait looking lively. Looking to get that goal back, to get equal. Right, now there's a change for Bahrain. I think the battery's gone on the board as well. Nobody's sure who's coming off. 9 and 12 want to come on, and that is Hashim for Bahrain and Marhoum. On first then, he's Hashim, the 23-year-old. 7 caps, 3 goals for him, comes on the forward. And off goes Al-Romani.
Tell you what, it's like American football. There's all sorts going on. They change the whole team, haven't they? Stick with us, will we win?
It does happen very quickly. Kuwait charging forward.
Time is running out now for Kuwait into the last 9 minutes of the game, so they have to do something. Got to create. They've made the changes. There's Bahrain on the left-hand side, drive into the space, keep the ball in the corner.
Maroon, just come on.
Yeah, good play from Bahrain, keeping the ball. They push them up the pitch, now they come back, just keeping all the possession. Kuwait have got to get the ball because they've got to create something.
Matawa, the captain for Kuwait. Some joy down this right-hand side. Al-Rashidi. Mohammed had to come for that one.
Oh, it hung up in the air then. I just wondered if he wanted to make the tackle with the goalkeeper coming out. He might have got hurt, but the keeper there sniffs the danger straight away and comes out to collect.
Maroon, count the substitutes, plays a lovely ball, out wide, it's free. Al-Houthi, can he get it back in? Get this cleared by Kuwait.
Tower on the ball, in possession. Is he going to give the ball away? Doesn't he? Gets it out to his left-hand side. There's got to be more urgency. Got to push forward, get the ball out your feet. Here we go now for Kuwait. Giving it away, it's back with Bahrain now.
Hashim, another one of the replacements. Fresh legs. He's fouled there by Al-Harbi. Al-Tyree then on for Kuwait.
As we know, anything can happen in a game of football. It takes a couple of seconds to get a goal. But they have to do themselves a favour a little bit, Kuwait, and they have to push up the pitch. Maybe send a couple of the players forward, knock it a little bit long, get it into the box.
Rashidi. Tyree. Matawa, the captain. Is he going to have a shot? He does. Needed a save from Mohammed.
Wasn't enough pace on it at all. It opened up. You've got to really whip it if you're going to get it past the goalkeeper. He just curls it around. Very easy for the keeper just to bring it into his body.
Had the right shape, just not the power. Here is again, centre of everything, Matawa.
Well done, referee. They're looking for anything at the moment, looking to try and get fouls in and around the box, though.
Al-Khaldi didn't get that one.
You heard the scream, but not at all. Referee not having any of it.
Mohammed with a clearance upfield. Always miscontrol there. This is an opportunity. Maroon. Maroon just gets straight up. Try and get the ball back, but it's Kuwait who come away with it. Now there's some space. Here's Al-Khaldi.
Oh, sloppy again from Kuwait when you need it. It's been pretty much the story of both the sides until the goal came. That sloppy pass, getting in and around the box and giving it away.
Maroon.
He's had plenty of the ball since he's come on the pitch. Fresh legs. So all you have to do at the moment now, Bahrain, you can take your time with it, but don't give the ball away. Looks like the ball may be going out for a throw, and it's not on the far side.
And Aswad and Al-Tyree having a clash there.
Not too happy then when the ball was kicked at him. So we're going to have another couple more substitutions in a minute from Bahrain.
Bahrain having no trouble with that. Al-Sheikh. Out to Abbas, the replacement. Haram, the goal scorer. There's another chance here. Oh, that's straight to Al-Rashidi in goal.
.87 minutes on the clock, and then obviously we see what we have for the time added on. Looking to bring substitutes on at the moment, Bahrain. That is obviously it goes with the clock, that with the substitution, so they're just looking to waste a bit of time. It's looking like it's going to be Bahrain who will be coming back to Qatar in November, unless Kuwait can say something about it and create something. It's not looking like that for me.
Dealt with there by United. It's gone forward. Hashim. He stays down. It's all right as Kuwait look for a final push. There's Al-Khaldi. Al-Rashidi.
It's got to go in. You've got to get it into the box. Now's a chance
here
now.
Great ball. Now a corner for Kuwait. Al-Tabay plays it out to Matawa, the captain. He's brought down in a very dangerous area.
If they get through this now, Bahrain, it looks like they're going to get over the line. This is dangerous for them. They have to defend. The ball has to be of quality now from Kuwait. There's no room for error now. This is coming to the end of the game now. Matawa to take it. They need him to pull something up. Is he going to have a go at goal? If he's not going to do that, the cross has to be perfect.
Matawa then, the third most capped international footballer of all time. Can he create something?
He's not going to have a go, is he, Roger? Do you think he's going to, if he does this now, very difficult angle. Is he going to try and bend it with the right foot to that near post? I think he should do.
Referee Mustafa Gorbal wants plenty of order in that penalty area. It's floated in. Oh, it's a poor cross. Easy for Bahrain as they come away with it. And now Al Aswad into maroon. A wasted chance there as Bahrain tried to hit them on the counter-attack. 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes for Kuwait to try and equalise and force the game into extra time.
I'm trying to think what the 5 minutes is for. It's a long time, 5 minutes now. You have a chance, Kuwait. You've got to go for it. You've got to send players forward. We looked at the free kick before then from Matawa. Not good enough with the experience what he's got. And how he needed to produce then. It wasn't a good enough cross.
Al Aswad then. He comes off to be replaced by number 6, Merza. Al Humaidi, number 20. He comes off for Bahrain to be replaced by number 4, Dia.
Well done by the number 20 there. Number down, he's the one who set the goal up. Great pull back for the goal. He comes off into the last 4 minutes of the game.
Mohammed then with a long ball forward. And that'll be a throw to Bahrain, gives them the momentum. Easy enough for me to say.
It's all these names and substitutes and everything going on.
Elia Sousa, the coach for Bahrain. He's had quite a bit of success since he arrived in 2019. This would be another feather in his cap to get Bahrain into the finals of the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 in November. It's a nasty tackle. It's going to be a booking. It's a yellow card for Al Sheikh for his clumsy tackle on Al Mutairi there.
See, Kuwait, when they're getting the ball now, this is what you've got to do. It's got to go forward, you've got to go for flick-ons, you've got to go for crosses into the box. They're playing football and it's a little bit too slow, so it's playing in the hands of Bahrain.
Now a chance again for Bahrain. Oh, that's a lovely little chip forward by Hashim. Oh, it's come back to Merza. Couldn't control it. Kuwait away with it again.
It was the right idea, good ball, well defended, but look at Kuwait now looking to take it quickly, and rightly so. Giving the ball away in midfield there now.
Oh, Hashim. Oh! It's a blocked shot. Maroon.
It's a nice corner. This stage of the game now, with 93 minutes on the clock, they can take the time walking over to take the corner. good effort. It just spins out of play. This is all good for Bahrain. As long as the ball's in the Kuwaitis' half, they have every chance. This is the time to take a short corner. This is the time now. You can keep it in the corner.
Dia is going to get... What's going on there? Takes some time doing up his laces there. Anyway, it's free. Oh, what a cross and what a goal for Bahrain. What a way to finish off the game. And it's Hashim, the replacement. For one moment, it looked like they were just trying to walk down the clock. Oh, what a way for Bahrain to end that match with that corner. They worked it well. And it was tapped in by Hashim.
This is a quality goal. Didn't expect that. Didn't see it coming at all. You thought they were going to keep it in the corner. Look at this for a lovely chip. Two players out of the box. Then all of a sudden, look at the delivery. And what a finish there from Hashim. It's really good play. Why do we not see more of that from Bahrain? It's a wonderful play. You thought, well, they're going to keep it in the corner, let the clock go. They attract two players out. All of a sudden, they managed to get the ball into the box, and it's a great run from Hashim to finish the game. And we look like we're going to see Bahrain coming back to Qatar in November. There's the coach, absolutely delighted.
And you can see why he's smiling. Just 23 years of age, Hashim, just his 8th cap. And now 4 goals for him, for his country. Bahrain lead 2 goals to 0.
For me, Kuwait defended well, but lack of quality, lack of, what's the word I'm looking for? Creativity wasn't there, but you've got to move the ball quicker. You've got to bring more energy into your game, and I've not seen that. You've got to be explosive. That's what when players, when defenders are making it difficult for you, when the time is right, you've got to be explosive.
And that's it. And you can see the smile and the joy on Elio Sousa, the head coach's face, and his face. Maroon, I beg your pardon. That was Hashim who got that second goal as the coach's embrace. Very tense match that. There was a lot for grabs, but it finishes Bahrain 2. Kuwait 0. Then Bahrain kept control of the possession, dropped a bit over the 90 from 60 to 58%. Look at the shots, 16 in total, 8 on target. For Kuwait, just 6 shots, 4 on target. Bahrain 9 corners, and the short corner at the end was the decisive one that helped them get that second goal. 19 fouls by Bahrain, 4 yellow cards.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bahrain versus Kuwait renewing their football rivalry at the Khalifa International Stadium, the same venue that hosted their last meeting a year and a half ago in the 24th Arabian Gulf Cup, which Bahrain won. Of course, and went on to claim the Gulf Cup title a week later. Up for grabs in this one was a place in Group A with Qatar, Iraq and Oman in the FIFA Arab Cup Qatar 2021 come November. Early chance for Bahrain off the head of Haram. It was a really tense match. Not too many chances in the first half. Kuwait, through their captain and talisman, getting a cross over there. And Suleiman doing well with the header. That was something the referee and VAR needed to go and have a look at. Was it a penalty? Was Humaydan fouled? After a closer look, Al-Senya was reprieved and play was to continue. And then in the second half, Kuwait in the 71st minute, Al-Khaldi, the replacement. Didn't quite get enough power on it. And then a chance for Ali Madan for Bahrain. But the breakthrough came in the 74th minute. The cross comes back, and Haram was in space to slot the goal away. Bahrain went 1-0 up. Lovely ball in by Humaydan, and Haram with the all-important finish. Then it looked like Bahrain were just walking the clock down, but quick thinking from the short corner, and a wonderful goal for the replacement, Hashim. Just 23 years of age, his 8th international, now his 4th international goal. It finished Bahrain 2, Kuwait 0. And that has guaranteed a place for Bahrain in Group A with Qatar, Iraq and Oman. From all of us here at the Khalifa International Stadium, bye.